José Mourinho and Pep Guardiola have managed some of the biggest clubs in world football, and most of the top players too. With Alexis Sanchez on the verge of sealing a shock move to Manchester United, he is set to join a distinguished list of footballers who have played under both. Here Sportsmail take a look at how the previous 10 have fared, and which boss got the best out of them. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso excelled for José Mourinho and Pep Guardiola at Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Under Xabi Alonso got 3 seasons working with Mourinho at Real Madrid and continued to excel as a metronomic presence in midfield. But at the height of the Clásico rivalry between 2010 and 2012, Real often came out second best to Pep's Barcelona, though Alonso proved crucial in claiming La Liga in 2013. Under Pep, in a surprise move to Bayern Munich in 2014, Alonso enjoyed an Indian summer in the Bundesliga. Pep's Bayern dominated in Germany, with Alonso's deep-lying playmaker role proving crucial to the evolution of Guardiola's style away from tiki-taka. Zlatan Ibrahimovic enjoyed his time under Mourinho but didn't see eye-to-eye with Guardiola. Under Ibrahimovic loves playing for Mourinho, and followed him to Manchester United in 2016 to rekindle a relationship that had blossomed in just one season together at Inter Milan. The brash Swede is the embodiment of Mourinho on the pitch, and perfectly suited to his style of football. After winning Serie A together, they reunited to claim a League Cup and Europa League debut in their first season at Old Trafford. Under Pep, after securing a big money move to Barcelona in 2009, things quickly turned sour between Guardiola and Zlatan. The pair did not see eye-to-eye in the one season they worked together, with Ibrahimovic particularly scathing in his assessment of their relationship. Cesc Fabregas featured under both during his time at Barcelona and Chelsea. Under a surprise move to Chelsea in 2014 brought Cesc Fabregas and José Mourinho together. The Spaniard proved an inspired signing, linking up well with Diego Costa and delivering a Premier League title in their first season. The honeymoon did not last long, and when Mourinho was sacked in December 2015, Fabregas' attitude and work rate were widely questioned. Under Pep, Fabregas enjoyed just one season working with Guardiola at Barcelona, but came into the all-conquering side that had just won the Champions League. Though Pep's final season was less fruitful, it still delivered a Club World Cup and Copa del Rey double, and some of the best football that side ever played. Kevin De Bruyne was discarded at Chelsea but has since excelled at Manchester City. Under Kevin De Bruyne was given barely a sniff at Chelsea by Mourinho. He made 9 largely ineffectual appearances in just half a season before he was sold to Wolfsburg. A move that now looks one of Mourinho's worst ever pieces of business. Under Pep, De Bruyne slotted in well in his first season at Manchester City. But Guardiola has taken his game onto another level since. The Belgian has become the linchpin of Guardiola's City, and reimagined from a bustling winger/number 10 to a deep-lying playmaker who can unlock the tightest of defenses. Arjen Robben won titles under both managers at Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Under Arjen Robben became a totem of José Mourinho's dominant Chelsea side between 2004-06. His electrifying pace, coupled with an unerringly direct style, made him a perfect fit for the 4-3-3 that claimed back-to-back Premier League titles. Under Pep, very much in the autumn of his career when Guardiola arrived at Bayern Munich in 2013, Robben was by then twice the player he was at Stamford Bridge. His numbers went through the roof thanks to an old, experienced head on a body that could still outrun any flying fullback. Guardiola promoted Pedro from Barcelona B and Mourinho took him to Chelsea in 2015. Under Pedro and Mourinho linked up for just half a season at Chelsea when he was eventually prized from Barcelona in 2015. It was far from a happy union, coinciding with the disintegration of Mourinho's second reign at Stamford Bridge. But Pedro wasn't to blame for that. Under Pep, Pedro owes his career to Pep Guardiola. He was plucked from the Barcelona B side and rose from obscurity to become a star performer almost overnight. As a wide forward in Guardiola's 4-3-3, he was a key outlet and helped Barça get to 3 La Liga titles and 2 Champions Leagues in that spell. Samuel Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o scored a hatful of the goals for both managers at 3 different clubs. Under Jose, like Zlatan. Samuel Eto'o was another striker to have enjoyed 2 spells under Mourinho. He was a crucial part of the Inter side that claimed a historic treble in 2010 and returned to Mourinho's side for a season at Chelsea 3 years later. Under Pep, Guardiola inherited Eto'o when he took over at Barcelona in 2008, and the striker was prolific in their only season together. There was always a prevailing sense that the Cameroonian didn't quite fit Guardiola's methods, and he was shipped to Inter as part of the Ibrahimovic deal a year later. Ajer Gudjohnsen. Ajer Gudjohnsen featured under both managers at Chelsea and Barcelona. Under Jose, Ajer Gudjohnsen was the great survivor when Roman Abramovich's millions seeped through Stamford Bridge. Despite the lavish sums spent on new strikers, the Icelandic remained a crucial first-team member, especially in Mourinho's first season. His flexibility made him the ideal central foil for Chelsea's lightning-quick wingers. Under Pep, Gudjohnsen was merely a squad player during Barcelona's treble season of 2008-09. But Guardiola always trusted his man to do a job as one of the few veteran players in a youthful side. Maxwell. Maxwell was a key squad player for both managers at Inter Milan and Barcelona. Under Jose, Maxwell became the first-choice left-back under Mourinho in their season together at Inter Milan. But he lasted just 1 campaign before following his close friend Ibrahimovic to Barcelona. Under Pep, the Brazilian was largely meant to play second fiddle to Eric Abidal at the new camp. But the Frenchman's health problems opened the door for Maxwell. He won 2 league titles and was part of the famous 2011 Champions League winning squad. Claudio Pizarro. Claudio Pizarro only had a few months with Mourinho and was a reserve under Guardiola. Under Jose, Claudio Pizarro was one of Jose Mourinho's final signings at Chelsea in 2007. His sacking in September that year ended their time together before it could truly get going. Under Pep, Pizarro was at the tail end of his career when Guardiola pitched up at Bayern Munich.